Rahim Islam is president and CEO of Universal Companies and the convener of the Community of Leaders in both Philadelphia and Milwaukee. In addition to writing weekly articles in several black newspapers and hosting radio shows on both WNOV Milwaukee and WURD Philadelphia, he will be coming to you weekly with a brief video message to describe not only the strategies that exist, but to articulate the rationale for those strategies and to update you on the progress that he hopes will contribute something to this movement.
Greetings and peace, my brothers and sisters. I'm Rahim Islam, President and CEO of Universal Companies and the convener of the Community of Leaders both in Milwaukee and Philadelphia. Let me briefly explain the importance of both organizations. At Universal, our job is to build the internal capacity to physically plan and rebuild the black communities at scale, while undertaking the mass re-education of our children by providing them with a quality education that not only gives them a competitive edge upon graduation, but also teaches them to take a personal responsibility for the future of black people, which has been missing in our curriculums. It's called Do for Self. The Community of Leaders' primary goal is to organize a critical mass of black leaders within a city to think as one in order to take on the responsibility of correcting the massive economic disparities that our communities face, which is both historical and currently structural. Our belief is that until we are able to do this, our issues will never be corrected. My topic today is Do for Self. I believe that most of us have come to the conclusion that no one is going to save the black community but us. There's no group that will come into our community and fix the problems that we face. We must do them ourselves. The question is, and has always been, who amongst our group will do it? Who will make the sacrifice to lead? The masses of the black community are struggling, and we can't expect them to take on this awesome responsibility. They can play a role, but they can't lead this effort. There has to be a group of black leaders within our community that has the capacity, skills, knowledge, and experience, and the understanding of not only the conditions that we face, but the solutions that we need. Many of them are trying to tackle our issues, but the conditions are so extreme and severe. Working in silos and not working together will never move the needle. We are stuck on a treadmill. If we are to have a real shot at really addressing some of our issues, we must aggregate our capacity and build our institution needed to carry out this challenge for generations to come. This, my brothers and sisters, is doing for self. In order to do for self, we must think for ourselves. Our growth in this country will ultimately come down to how independent we become to do for ourselves. We must liberate and free our minds, and ultimately we will liberate and free ourselves. But we must adopt a black race first philosophy. This is not some cute slogan, some cute chant. This is about a way of life and an attitude that we must adopt and have for ourselves, especially our leaders. This isn't about rhetoric, my brothers and sisters. It's about the foundation needed to take on the responsibility to not only defend the black community against a system that oppresses us every day in this country, but more importantly, it also is taking on the responsibility to advance the issues of the black community. Rhetoric won't do this. We must build infrastructure. We must do this ourselves. No one will do this for us.